So I was thinking I'd make another video on Donald Marshall's Pro Boards, and we're going to talk about the locations of cloning centers today. So this is a picture of the Dulce base, and I think this might have been where Schneider allegedly saw the alien and got shot with a beam. And if you haven't heard of that story, you must look it up. Okay, so all right, let's get started. So this is way back, like 2012, and there's 4 pages, so we'll just read until I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna read together the pro boards. So the Dulce Underground Base is a cloning center. They have a cloning center underground also at Area 51. Donald says there's a bunch of different countries. Also a reason people are hesitant to speak. Not all countries want to shut down their cloning centers. I know they are in Canada, US, Mexico, Russia, China, England, and Germany. A lot. Like 90 to 95% of the people cloned in don't know the location. Celebrities, royalty, and all. Only the main evils do. Elizabeth and Charles and Dookie Phillip know. It's 5 to 6 hour drive by car from the Picton Pig Farm. My guess is Wildlife Preserve, Western Canada, or across the border in the US. Vending machines take Canadian change. What's this? The underground military facilities. Both, what did it say? Both inside the U.S. and outside the U.S. So, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. But anyways, that's there if we want to read. Info on the Dulce Base, New Mexico, from their website. So level 1 is the garage for street maintenance. No, level 2, garage for trains, shuttles, tunnel, boring machines, and disc maintenance. Level 3, everyone is weighed in the nude, then given a jumpsuit uniform. The weight of the person is put on a computer ID card each day. Change and cover 3 pounds requires a physical exam and x-ray. Level 4, human research in the cool areas. ARAs, mental telepathy, hypnosis, astral traveling, etc. The technology is apparently here to follow them to know how to manipulate the bioplasmic body of man. In other words, they can remove the soul of the human and turn it into a vessel to be used by another entity in order to allow it to work and operate in the physical realm. They can lower your heartbeat and deep sleep delta waves, induce a static shock, then reprogram via a brain-computer link, then can introduce data and program reactions into your mind. I know that sounds so crazy because we've never heard that this stuff exists, but that does not mean it's not true. You need to open up your mind and really think about the technology that they haven't shown us yet. And don't be stupid and say, oh, I've never heard of it on the TV, so I don't think that it's true. Like, come on, wake up. Level 5, alien housing is on level 5. The room circular for the electromagnetic generator is nearly 200 feet diameter and covers the 5th and 6th levels, extreme west-south wing. There are 5 entrances, plus an escape trapdoor on the 6th floor on each floor. Each portal has double door. The security is severe. Armed guards patrol constantly, and in addition to weight-sensitive areas, there are handprint and eyeprint stations. Here is the device that powers the transfer of atoms. That's crazy. Level 6 is privately called Nightmare Hall. It holds the genetic labs, experiments done on fish, seals, birds, and mice that are vastly altered from their original forms. There are multi-armed and multi-legged humans in several cages in vats of humanoid bat-like creatures up to 7 feet tall. Aliens have taught the humans a lot about genetics, things both useful and dangerous. It's so freaking scary. Level 7, humans in cages here, usually drugged or dazed, sometimes crying out for help. Level 7 is the worst. Row after row of thousands of humans and human mixture remains in cold storage. Here, too, are embryos of humanoids in various stages of development. Also, many humans' children's remains in storage vats. Who are and were these people? Below level 7, unknown other levels unexplored by humans. Aliens here. Exits into a vast underground cavern series unexplored by humans but suspected to be a huge alien culture area. There are like 15 cloning centers in the United States. Only one road to the one I go. It has one overground road, not much traffic. Clones are grown on site, not shipped in. They ship in clothes, food, luxury items for the celebrities to use, ice cream and stuff. Clones can eat food. They need replacement parts for the cloning tubes sometimes. Private shipping. Just a guy with a truck full of stuff. Kamloops in Western Canada. Lots of visitors to Stevens Page from there, especially Donald's section. This is also where the Aboriginal children were abducted from in 1964. I go to the one where Elizabeth and the rich people go to in Western Canada somewhere. Above ground because they lack the fresh air. I know about one in Area 51. There's one in Oregon somewhere they supposedly blew. See, they're going to try to say they've blown them all up, but it will be a deception. They'll still keep a few going and keep doing what they do. 95% of the attendees of the cloning centers don't know where it is. They just open their eyes and underground in bases. They all look pretty much the same, like the base in their Stargate show. Concrete everywhere and pipes on the wall. Someone asked, how do you know it is in Canada? He said, vending machines take Canadian change, and it's a 5-hour drive from the Picton pig farm. Took them that long to bring the murder videos there each time. Watch the Picton murders on video. They would kill the hooker, then rush the videotape to the cloning center to let the clones watch. I acted excited and impatient to get it there as fast as possible. They slipped up and said it's a 5-hour drive. Wait for it. The cloning center I'm at is 5 hours radius from the pig farm. Driving by car. Donovan doing some research about cloning centers in Canada. It's all being ran by the NSA and Canadian RSR. They've gained their knowledge from the Nazis from the Operation Paperclip and the Giza Intelligence. Its operating code name is Project IBIS. The aim of the project was to do research in super soldiers cloning and mind control. There's 2 main bases in Canada that are involved in the research, which are Q552, Nelson Base, Canada, British Columbia, Portland, Oregon. Let's see if this will play.
This is the airport at Nelson, British Columbia, April 29th, 2012.
So I'm guessing this could be a cloning center in Canada.
There is a camera on the corner of that building. There's the end of the runway. As I turn around, there we have the old hangar style building.
Anyways, you get the point. This is part 1 of the cloning centers. Join me for the next part.